So with the U.S. Open getting underway here in New York, there is a lot of excitement in the air as the world's top tennis players gather for the final Grand Slam tournament of the season. We're focusing, though, on what's arguably the Open's real star. That would be the official cocktail, the Honey Deuce. Think fancified vodka lemonade, famously garnished with exactly 3 honeydew melon balls. More than 556,000 of these guys have been sold at the U.S. Open. Just last year, that's nearly 1.7 million melon balls. It's a lot of scooping.
Gosh.
And $12.8 million in total sales.
Not bad.
Which is more than this year's combined prize money for both singles champions. So just think about that. The Honey Deuce is really winning the money bag here. So joining us to tell us about the popular drink is its brilliant creator, author, mixologist, and restaurateur, Nick Mautone. Nick, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. Congratulations, man.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Did you have any idea that this was going to become the star that it was? And how did this all start?
No, I did not have any idea it would be this successful, but I'm really proud that, very rarely in life do you get the chance to do something so iconic, and this was, my claim. I love it. Inspiration was pretty simple and kind of fortuitous. I was a brand ambassador for Grey Goose Vodka back in 2007. They decided they were going to sponsor the signature cocktail of the U.S. Open Tennis Championship. Had a couple of meetings with the team, driving out to my house in Long Island, stopped at a farm stand, picked up some honeydew melons, some blackberries, some rosemary, and I was going to make a little fruit salad for a dinner with some guests. Scooped out some honeydew melon balls, and the next thing you know, the light bulb went off. I said to my wife, "Oh my God, this is the garnish for the drink." And so from there, some trial and error, made a couple of really complex drinks, and the next thing you know, we came up with this. Sort of for me, the non-negotiable was something tall and refreshing. If you've been to the U.S. Open, late August, early September in New York is hot as heck.
Yep.
90s and humid and whatnot. So you want something tall and refreshing and not spirit forward, and this was the perfect answer.
It is a wonderful drink. It is tall and refreshing. It is also intoxicating, which I consider to be a plus. And for better or for worse, tennis is associated with a kind of quiet country club-esque culture, right? And in fact, you're not supposed to talk during serves and while play is happening. And yet, people get drunk, right? So how does the popularity of the drink clash or work with the quiet required for the viewing?
So I think there's two parts to that answer. I think when you're in the main courts, yes, you're quiet because, in between shots and sets and things like that, people will mumble and laugh and giggle and do whatever. And it's very convivial on the tennis court. You're sitting next to people, you're watching what's going on in the stands, you're having a drink, you're toasting people, but then you're quiet when the action is played. But outside the main courts is a full life, a full city of activity, right? There's restaurants, there's other bars, there's walking around, there's all those side courts that is a personal favorite of mine, watching the up-and-coming players happening. And there you don't have to be as good. It's a party out there. So I think you have a ton of them out there.
So if people want to recreate the party at home, let's make one of these.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
go over to
we
got it all set up.
Location.
Here we
I've
go.
also never had one, so I'm just going to grab this.
Please do.
Is this certified full
yes,
regulation?
It is. Oops, sorry.
All right.
Hold on a second. So there's really no mechanical way to scoop the melon balls. It's all done by hand?
Yes.
No.
I'm sure there was a mechanical way, but I'm not the produce purveyor for the U.S. Open and the caterer. So this is what's called a Parisian scoop.
Okay.
And I'm going to make one, and I'll show you they do. It's very, very simple. You just I'm using the larger side. You just press it deeply in. Little squirt comes out, and you've got a melon ball. And I just do a little tap on the edge there.
Nice.
And then a skewer. Now,
That's
I have some already made here, so we'll use those. We'll start with the drink here. We're going to take a measure of 1 1/4 ounces of Grey Goose vodka.
Nice.
1 1/4 ounces of Grey Goose vodka in each. Then I'm going to top it with a little bit of lemonade. 3 ounces.
And it was key that this was not a complex recipe, right? Because they would have to make it quickly at the games.
And I'll admit, my first couple of iterations were very complex.
Yeah,
right?
what ended up on the cutting room floor? What didn't make the cut?
One of the versions, the original version, because I was doing blackberries and melon balls in my cocktail, the original drink used a very exclusive blackberry liqueur with rosemary citrus syrup. That was the original drink, and it was delicious. And I every now and then make it for myself. But it was way too complex. So
Did we mix these or no?
When some people drop it in and let it soak, but I think they fall to the bottom. I kind of hold it and go cheers.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
What's it like with one of the Williams sisters calling it not a honey deuce, but a honey ace?
Yeah.
I loved it. I think it was a personal favorite of mine seeing Serena drink one. So
Right.
she's a fan. I saw her in '96 playing doubles match with Venus and Serena. So it was really awesome to see her drink them.
It's delicious. Such a hit. Thank you for showing us how to make them.
You're famous, man. You're like the inventor of the Cosmo or the Martinis. Your obituary is going to be in the New York Times.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Creator of the honey deuce.
This just took a turn.